While I have mostly female followers, I'm also well aware that men are often the unknowing victims of narcissistic abuse by the hands of female covert narcissists. Now, covert narcissist covers a wide range, but there's a particular type of female that we all need to be aware of. They're nearly Machiavellian in nature. They're a covert narcissist that suffers from imposter syndrome, but they have ambition, and they often want to attach themselves to men of influence, of power, and they want to position themselves as like a confidant, a liaison between you and your congregation, if you will. Somebody that helps you see the world in a more worldly and realistic and grounded manner. But what they're doing is they want to be able to infect you with paranoias, different ways of seeing and relating to the people around you in a way that makes them seem invaluable to you. But they often will play both sides. They're perfect social chameleons, often masquerading as naive, as moral, as godly. But the truth of the matter is that they crave power, control, and influence, yet they lack their own voice. They lack their own power. And so what they want to do is get their talents into the men. They want to climb the corporate ladder, if you will, using and parasitizing people. And what they will do is they can use their sexuality to taint or tarnish a man. They can become a shoulder to cry on and get themselves integrated into your life and into your mind and into your marriage. They will become interested in you in a way that has you feel like you have someone that you can talk to. And so they will then start to try to undermine your experience of your wife or significant other. They will try to start to infect you with lustful thoughts relating to them. Even in corporate environments, they will use their sexuality, and they later can have this become the basis of blackmail, because they can then portray themselves directly to you as a victim. And so it's as if now they've got some measure of control over you. And having established themselves within your community as a leader, as somebody close to you, as your teacher's pet, as your right-hand man, now they have a lot of destructive capabilities, having fully integrated themselves and established themselves as a trustworthy member of your organization. You see, but during this process of getting their power and influence, they have also started to undermine you in the same manner they undermine people around you to you. And so they start to perceive threats of other people. They want to have influence over you that is more powerful and profound than others. They manufacture conflicts, dramas through sabotaging people around you directly to you, and then vice versa. They can start to prepare for their betrayal, if they've decided that's what they want to do, by starting to have some of the people around you, question your direction, question your leadership, question your sanity even. And they will be also influencing you in a way as to try to undermine your wherewithal or understanding. They could be playing both sides. They can be providing you with misinformation or recontextualizing relationships to have you change the way you see other people. They will try to get someone demoted to remove their influence while at the same time playing both sides. And so their cravings for power and reciprocity from you, they want you to see them as important, to see them as an equal, to see them as invaluable. They want to be you. They want your power. And when they can't get full control, which they normally can't, then the next best thing is to try to subordinate you by destroying you and destroying what you have. And so this Jezebel type mentality from this particular type of covert narcissist is something they're aware of, something they do willfully. is they skillfully portray themselves as an innocent, naive victim to others. And when they reveal themselves to you, it will be a sight to behold. You will see evil incarnate, because you will discover that they were playing this game the whole time. That I've seen it many times in my life. I can see it now with some of the people I've known and how they have climbed the corporate ladder, how they have secured jobs where they were paid more than normal, how they would get in good with the ownership, the boss, and suddenly now their income is going through the roof. And, it's an insidiousness because, see, they experience themselves as important based on their proximity to power. And so they feel really good when they're in good graces with you. But they do underhand and undermining things to remain influential and important. That's what they do. So, they play both sides. They're tactical, they're political, they're power hungry, they're imposter syndrome driven, they're inferior to themselves, so they're parasitic. It's as if they want to take you over. It's as if they want to be you, but they can't. And so it creates a conundrum. It creates an inevitable confrontation, inevitable breakdown. And oftentimes they win. They can in corporate America or in other avenues, is that, they have all the leverage once they've established, once they've infected you, once they've undermined your marriage, once they've got you in a compromised position, once they've got you to lay with them or do something that could compromise your CEO status at a big company. That's what they've wanted all along. And so it's as if they are sent to earth to punish men. And they want to punish you for everything that's happened to them because they always experience being the victim. They feel entitled to credit, to respect, to what it is they've helped you create, what it is that they've done. And they have no hesitation on destroying good men, none whatsoever. It doesn't matter if it's a business, it doesn't matter if it's a career, it doesn't matter if it's a church. These types of people are Machiavellian in nature, manipulative to the core, completely false in all ways. They know how to act super nice. They know how to be super pious publicly. They know how to play that card, and at the same time, they are dangerous people because they have no mercy, that they are twisted, they are sick, and they want to bring you down. And why it's important to talk about it is because there's many men that have fallen victims to these people, that were compromised, that lost their family, that lost a business, that lost a career, that, couldn't understand what happened. And this woman could be advancing up the career ladder doing this, and you're the one that lost your career. And this person is now advancing, just in being an imposter, going up and up and up and up and up, understanding the rules of, say, sexual harassment in the workforce, and I've seen it. I have literally seen it. I have watched it happen. People I've known doing this in careers, because they target the men of influence and power. They crave them. They literally want to destroy a marriage. They want to be more important than anybody in your life, and they will poison you to everyone else. That they will fight for influence, that they want to be a teacher's pet, they want a direct line of communication, they want to be above everyone else, they want to undermine everyone else politically, and when they can't get everything they want from you, then they just move to destroy you. And they will try. So, geez Louise.